A narrow notion of neighborhood doesn't fit this. We are called by our democratic conscience to something higher. But even beyond our democratic consciousness, there's a moral and righteous dimension, Reverend Gatewood. A moral and righteous dimension that supersedes any narrow notions of public policy. I find it in my faith tradition. God looked at everything he made and declared that all of it not so. Not this corner and that corner. God said all of it is very good. The psalmist in the Bible had to talk about it when he said how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity. Paul, the apostle, born a Hebrew and yet a citizen of Rome, knew that from one blood God made all nations. And Jesus, on his way to the cross, prayed, Lord, make them one. There is something at stake beyond just the state of our schools. It's the state of our society. Do we want to keep pressing toward a just, wholesome society, or do we want to step backwards? I believe in here somebody wants what God wants. What God wants. What God wants is for everybody, red, yellow, black, and white, to be taken care of. That's what God wants. True community is more togetherness, not more separateness. We can't turn back now. It was too hard to get at least where we are now. And yet with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the places for which our Father signed. Too many prayers were prayed to get where we are now. Too many lives were sacrificed to get where we are now. Too much blood was shed to get where we are now. Oh God, not just in our schools, but in our world. And this is why any regressive action that comes at the heart of our community is wrong at a deep moral level. We are trying to get somewhere. Forward ever and backwards never. We're trying to get somewhere. Where the lions lay down with the lamb. True community. Where no one will have a need. Where all, regardless of where you are and who you are worthy of special attention. True community. We're trying to get somewhere. Forward ever. Backwards never. And for this to happen, there must be a committed crowd that says in every breath of your being, forward ever, backwards never. We've come a long ways, but we've got a ways to go. Forward ever, backwards never. Until there's no such thing as your school and my school. Forward ever, backwards never. Until the wall of class and the gates of racial isolation are torn down. Forward ever, backwards never. We're on our way, and one day it will be so. Let our work for justice be filled with hope. It might get hard. They might even vote wrong tomorrow, but we're going to win. Forward ever, backwards never. One day, true community. One day, all of us holding hands. One day, everybody, every child taking care of. This crowd can't take us back. Lawyers might have to get in the courts. People might
in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, former Assistant Director of Student Affairs at the University of Pittsburgh, but most significant to this occasion, I am a part of the Coalition of Concerned Citizens for African American Children. I am a proud parent of a child who currently attends Wake County's public schools, and I am a product of a community-based school, and I had to work hard. I want to thank the organizers for allowing me to speak on this 56th anniversary of Brown versus Board, the historical and landmark event that sparked the end to segregation in public schools in the United States. Beyond the anniversary of Brown versus Board and the Wake County Public School Board vote to resegregate schools, it is ironic that I have to defend in 2010 why diversity is important in the county. Something is seriously wrong with this picture. I should be standing here talking about our accomplishments since Brown versus Board, not speaking out against resegregation of Wake County Public Schools. It appears that the board's decision to resegregate the schools has set us back at least 50 years. I came here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania 3 years ago to Wake County because I understood that Wake County had adopted a nationally recognized policy on diversity. In search of a better education for my children, something better than I had, I came to Raleigh, North Carolina, a product of community-based schools. I understood firsthand the difficulties of receiving inferior educational resources. While schools in the white district had the best in resources, they had the best of the best. They had the higher scores on national standardized tests. They did better on the SATs, and they ultimately transitioned on to higher education at extremely higher rates, while me and my peers at very, very basic and minimal rates. I know firsthand, as a former college administrator, the additional support required for students schooled in impoverished and community-based schools. Yes, I will be finishing up in a minute. And I just want to say that I've established an honor society at a college level that helps students who have limited resources, and it is so necessary. Diversity is so incredibly necessary at the high school level in order for children and students to matriculate on. Diversity is essential. I'm sorry I have to go, but thank you very much.